What's up, guys? Sheer here. Been a minute. I guess about a month. Lately, you know, I mean, everybody's going through this. Well, not everybody. Some people are finding stuff. I can't say that. But there hasn't really been too much, you know what I mean? Like, K-Day was a bust. There was no supers at my K-Day. So, this is the best thing I got from K-Day. Yeah. But, and I see recently, I guess as of tonight, Gabba Devil has decided to take a hiatus till the first of the year, which Gabba, man, that's totally cool, brother. Everybody needs a break. I've been taking a little bit of a breather. You know, life happens, and stuff goes up and stuff goes down. But as far as collecting goes, you know, it's difficult sometimes to get out there and stay ahead of the curve. And especially knowing that in the majority of most folks' areas, scalpers are grabbing everything. So if you just happen to be the first one to get to where you know, get to the pegs or get to the pallet, or, you know, however you get your cars, get to the flea market first thing Saturday morning, you know, if you don't get lucky, you don't get cars. Unless you order them or pay exuberant prices on Evil Bay. So sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. So it gets really, really stressful to try and stay ahead of the curve and try and show you guys, you know, new stuff. Like, I got a few things to show you. I got some stuff that I bought. You know what I mean? Like, and then, like, you know, a lot of Krakens and stuff. You know, didn't have one of these out of the package. Opened it on camera because it's going to be, you know, one of those what's in your pocket. Thought it was pretty cool. Not really digging the wheels on the bottom, but you know, it'd be nice to have one in your pocket. So anyway, losing my train of thought. Anyways, like, you know, if you want to stay ahead of the curve, you know, all your spare time is hunting as much as you can, anywhere you can. Every one of my collector buddies, at least I know down here, are on the hunt 24/7. If they leave the house, they usually check what kind of money they got in their pocket, because, you know, they're going to plan their route accordingly. And definitely depending on the time of day. You know, like I hit the Walmart by my house every single day. I get beat on the regular because there's another collector in town. He's been collecting probably 10 years longer than me, older cat. And I call him my nemesis, but every time we see each other, we speak. It's not a, you know, it's not a big deal. It's just, I get a little upset because he beats me, and if I beat him, then he gets upset. But anyway, tonight, they're waxing the aisles. Everybody hates that. Any toy collector knows, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're collecting Star Wars or whatever. If they're cleaning the aisles, you're bummed because you can't check the pegs. Which, incidentally, you know, like the night that they put out all the Star Wars stuff, you know, I like Star Wars stuff. I'm not anti-Star Wars by no means. I saw all the originals in the movie theater. You know, that shows my age. But those guys were ravenous, boy. You know, like, I know the night manager, you know what I mean? So he's like, yeah, I took the cover off of the pallet for, you know what I mean? And like, wham, you know, like they went crazy, like piranha. So he's like, I just had to step out of the way. So, I mean, I get it. And it doesn't matter what you're collecting. You just got to stay ahead of the curve, or you got to beat the next guy, or you got to find enough buddies in the hobby, like we do here, and we get what we can around the country for each other, and we try and trade whenever we can. Incidentally, I have 2 boxes in the house that I, you know, I had to do this video first. And I got an amazing box from Colorado. That one is the first one I have ever opened prior to showing you guys, because it was so big. It was so overwhelming. I had to know how I was going to break it down so I could show it to you guys. So, and which also leads me to believe, to let you guys know that I've been going through my cars, all of them. And I got mad respect for Race Grooves, for my boy Pooch, and Mr. Zarnock, you know what I mean? Those guys, I'm finding stuff I didn't even know I had, you know what I mean? Like, I thought I traded it, or I got rid of it, or thought I only had one of them. Turns out I have 5, you know, like, so I know I'm kind of getting off on a tangent, but I get the thing with Gabba Devil, you know what I mean? It's so overwhelming, we can't stay ahead of the curve with the new, and we don't get to enjoy any of our stuff that we've collected. And some of the new guys coming in, they'll never see any of it, because, you know, if you hung with all of us guys that have been on YouTube a while, you've seen most of our stuff, per se. I wouldn't say you haven't seen all my stuff. And, you know, here, I'll give you an example. Digging through my stuff, and, you know, I'm trying to thin the herd. If I got 5 of something, do I need it? Thin it back to 2, and then put it aside. Okay, who needs it? And if they don't need it, where, you know, where can I trade it, sell it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've never sold anything, so for me, that's kind of an odd, it's an itchy subject. But now, here you go. This guy right here, 2012, right? Everybody's seen it. It's the Citroen C4 Rally. Okay. Now I don't know if my camera will pick it up. See the wheels? White rim PR5s, right? Standard protocol. Here's the one for you. Chrome lipped PR5s. Impossible variation to find. Now, had I not gone through my stuff, I knew I had it. I knew I wanted to show it to you guys sometime. I had no idea where it's at. You know what I mean? I got mountain and mountain full of Tupperware tubs, and I only have maybe 10 or 12,000 cars. You know what I mean? Cats like Mark Race Grooves or Zarnock, one of them guys, man, they don't have tubs. They have years worth of stuff they may or may not have seen. Hence the reason why Mark's kind of going back through some of his cases and showing you what's up. I would love to do that, but oh man, I wouldn't know where to start. I'm trying to get them organized so that I can do that. That's why they're all over. You know, I pretty much have commandeered my mom's house. They're all over the living room. They're all over the foyer. They're all over the kitchen. They're all over my house. You know, like my bedroom. They're everywhere. There's boxes of cars everywhere, literally. So, you know, I'm going through stuff. But now, you know, like try and find that. That's pretty rare. You know, so I'd never been able to show you that. You know what I mean? I can show you new stuff. Here's new stuff. Want to see new Real Riders? Not a problem. Here's a new BMW. Everybody that follows me on Instagram knows that I got them. You know what I mean? New Real Riders. People are gunning for these. You know how I got them? I didn't even get to hunt them. I'm not taking credit from nobody. I had to work. I work a lot. I work 50 hours. I'm at work. If I'm not at work, I'm in bed usually. Or I'll get out of work and I will go hunt cars on my way home. You know what I mean? A lot of people do that. What's up, Josh? I know you make pizza, do the same thing as me. So, you know, I don't get to hunt a lot. So I've trained, in the last 2.5 years, I've trained my mother, 67-year-old woman, never knew nothing about Hot Wheels, always a car enthusiast, you know what I mean? She's had Corvettes and all kinds of stuff her whole life. Absolute awesome car enthusiast. But they know nothing about Hot Wheels. Well, I taught her something about Hot Wheels in the last 2 years. And now she's out hunting Hot Wheels for me because she's retired. She watches my niece. She's got the stuff, you know, time to go. She goes to all of my K-Days. She goes and does everything with me. So, and she loves it. And I think it's awesome because I got to work. I work a menial job. I make next to nothing. This year I finally hit double digits in my pay. You know what I mean? So it's whatever. I don't mind. I'm not complaining. I like my job. Trust me. I love my job. It's awesome. It just, you know, everybody says it can pay a little better. But yeah, so I have her do all my hunting. And incidentally, on a footnote, she went to and got a case. You know, I said, look, you know, we're going to hunt down these Real Riders all over town. Maybe just ask them if they'll bring out a case. And she went. Nice old lady, right? No problem. Goes in there. Asked the guy, hey, man, could you bring, you know, I know you got new Real Riders in the back because I showed her how to scan a thing at Target and, you know, find out if they got them. He went in the back, dug out a case. He says, yeah, just take what you want and leave the rest. We'll put them on the pegs. Well, we wanted the whole thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay, I'm kind of a jerk about that. But they had, you know, she said they had like 3 cases on hand. So, yeah, they had to sell one whole case to me. But then I saved the gas and all the trouble of going and getting them. And honestly, the case had 2 full sets in it. So I got 2 of these, 2 BMWs, and 3 of everything else, okay? So the second full set has already been traded is for you to enjoy. I've already traded it to him. He knows it's coming. So, Izzy, it's coming, bro. And Davis, I found your Fast and Furious set, which I didn't think I'd ever find. So that's coming too, man. But yeah, I don't hold on to stuff. I get a case. Yeah, you know, somebody needs a set. I owe somebody something. Sure, send it out. All my extras, incidentally, the other 4 extras that came with it, you know, I'm going to either crack them or send them to somebody that can't get them. I'll probably send them overseas. I still owe boxes overseas. You know what I mean? Stephen Lum, I know I owe you a little something from the last go-round. I'll make sure that Ford Transit gets in your box, buddy. I got an extra one. It's not any problem. So, I'm done ranting, okay? I held you on here for 10 minutes. I didn't show you a whole lot. I do have an idea for you. These guys, everybody still finding them? K-Day, right? Here, make your own super, man. There's the wheels right there. That's the super wheels. These are peg warmers. You can find them anywhere. Well, I'm sorry, overseas, guys. You can't find them overseas. You can find them anywhere over here. Chop them up. Those wheels will go perfect on there, and boom, you got your own super. It just doesn't say T-Hunt right here. New, like, old Auto World's coming out. I grab them. Do I ever find the chase? No, of course not. I'm not a scalper. I like the regulars. Look at that TA. Psh, no problem. Fox Body Mustang. Hello, Cobra's TV. Who doesn't love a Fox Body Mustang? I'm not even a Mustang guy. I love Fox Body Mustangs. Check that out. That thing is sick, man. Absolute beast mode. I'm not even going to get through all this. Here, I'm a Bucks fan. How about this one come out? It's a pirate ship. You know that's getting painted, you know, like pewter and red. I'm going to be a Bucks logo for all my Bucks fans down here. You know what I mean? I got all kinds of stuff. Here, Disney I never seen. What is this? Scott Motoros? Whatever. Out of the package he comes. I have a whole sling of Matchbox down here to show you. They're all new Matchbox. You guys have seen them. I'm not going to show them to you. You know what I mean? Here we go. Hard one to get, right? Not so much if you get lucky and get to the pegs on time. Oh, I don't know what it's called. What's it called? Paul Oakley. I don't know. It's called Awesome. I wanted it in my collection. Look at that. European delivery vehicle, right? Sick. Totally sick. What's the wheels? Road Hug wheels. That's pretty sweet. Got one of these. I don't have time to crack it. Running out of time. New Bone Shaker color. I'll crack it. Whatever. You guys know what it is. Good thing I got trash next to me. Pretty nice. Needed for my Bone Shaker collection. Rock. What's up, BZ Beast? You know about that for sure. Got 2 or 3 of these. Had to. You know I'm going to wheel swap one. Definitely. New Road Tripping. Van. Of course, Scalper's got the rest. This is what I got. Leftovers. I'll take it. Now, I got two minutes to tell you this. I bought 4 more of these guys for my collection. I paid an insane amount of money. Not insane, but over $100. This guy, Dead Mint Loose. You guys know I'm going for my haulers. What's up, CJ Love, PJ Foreman? Now here, this guy sold me these. Look at this one's. They're carded. He tried to get a bunch of money. This one is uber rare to get. Look, he taped it off and everything. Yeah, it's on an unpunched workhorse card with a giant fold in it right here. It's probably, and it's from a smoker's house, so you know this side's probably yellowed. And the box is loose in here. But I'm sorry. It's from 1983. It has to come out. Did it break? Please tell me it did not break. That's what I was worried about. Well, I don't have the time. I'm not going to mess with that on camera, but I need to get that back together. You know what I mean? Like, look, here we go. Unpunched, but look at the card, man. Workhorse card, what is it? 1979. Sorry. It'll look better in my display than it will on that busted card. Yeah, look at that. Sick. PJ. What's up with that? You know, and the last one is beautiful workhorse card. But look at this. And you're going to tape it up? Why? Oh, it wasn't even taped. Out you come. Yeah, I'd really like to have the Canadian version of this baby. Mint fresh. So much better. And so, now, last thing I leave you with, because I got 40 seconds. This is my town and my mentality. M2, right? Guess what's missing? Look, the doors are even showing that it's been exhumed from its cocoon. The Copa Camaro decided not to hang out. Oh, wait. It's because somebody stole it out of there. Okay? And removed the car and returned the rig. Come on, man. I bought it so it wouldn't be on the shelves because I knew it was a scam. Walmart gave me a 10% discount because they can get more money sending it back. That's all I got for now. Love you guys. See you soon with them sick boxes.